Ladies and gents, Six Figs here from YouTube. In today's video, well, we're talking about Bitcoin and ICP. But first, you guys have heard all this turmoil that is happening in the traditional financial markets, TradFi, right? We've got the Silicon Valley Bank really kind of crumbling and collapsing. The feds have come out over the weekend and said, hey, guess what? We're going to take care of the depositors, but the bank, from what it sounds like, can go F themselves. So that is a positive note for the markets. Now, for the longest time, folks, I've been talking about on Bitcoin the possibility of an inverse head and shoulders to really rip us through this thin portion of this Ichimoku cloud on the weekly chart. So we're looking at the Bitcoin weekly chart, and it's been a while since I've covered the Bitcoin weekly or Bitcoin chart at all, for that matter. But right now, we've got this great neckline that is formed. And I do think, folks, that we are looking at this amazing opportunity known as this inverse head and shoulders. Now, we do have a weekly close in 12 minutes from this video. I couldn't wait to make the video, right? Daylight savings, blah, blah, blah. But this is the target area that I want to see Bitcoin rally through. And I want to see Bitcoin at around 30,000 by June. Sounds crazy. But whenever we look at Bitcoin historically, folks, I really want you guys to understand something. That the 730-day moving average has been an extremely significant moving average that nobody else really talks about. That's what this lime green line is here. This is the 730-day moving average. And you can see after the 2013 bull run of Bitcoin, we had a very nasty retracement, kind of like what we've seen the last year or two. Now, the 730-day moving average was a great time for people to accumulate Bitcoin before this next run up. And boy, did Bitcoin ever run up. But what happened in the 2017-2018 bull run? Well, we got that very nice $17,000, $18,000, $19,000 mark, and then we went into the bear market. But underneath the 730-day moving average was the time to buy during 2019. And folks, we saw this occur during the coronavirus dip. Anything below this 730-day moving average, which is a 2-year moving average, right? So here we are right now. We've got the markets in turmoil. We've got Bitcoin underneath the 730-day moving average significantly. And this has been an interesting time. I'm going to say that. Not financial or trading advice, but if history repeats itself, the people that were buying this brick were the people that are about to get rewarded. I do think that right now, Bitcoin is possibly setting up for this inverse head and shoulders. And folks, I've been talking about this possibility for like the last year. At least the last 8-9 months. I've been talking about this possibility on this channel. So there might even be some sort of Wyckoff pattern that has now filled itself out, but we would look at that in a different light another day. Let's just look at Bitcoin on the daily and just kind of see what exactly is going on here. So price is fighting to fall. I'm just going to go ahead here and clear all this out. So price is fighting to fall underneath this Ichimoku cloud, which, hey, if we can get the price back up over this Ichimoku cloud, that would be awesome. But there was some very nice Elliott wave theory. And I mean, this is textbook, folks. You guys got to look at Elliott wave theory if you are traders or looking to learn more about how the markets move. But there was this ABC corrective wave that occurred, and that might be enough for Bitcoin to pull a little recovery. Otherwise, we're going to see a DE formation off that corrective wave to boot. But I do think right now we've got this inverse head and shoulders. And really, I'm looking for Bitcoin to come back up to 25,200. And I'm looking for Bitcoin to blow past it. A lot of people might be catching on to this inverse head and shoulders that's kind of really forming. So it's going to be interesting to say the least. You might even get some people saying that, hey, guess what? Maybe there is also the possibility of a very sloppy cup and handle that could be forming, something like this. But this is truly a setup for an inverse head and shoulders, at least I think so. Again, not financial or trading advice, but let's just look at some barriers to Bitcoin on the way up. If we start to see Bitcoin really start to rally here, 28,200, and I'm not going to go any lower than that. Let's look at the downsides here. I just want to see what levels we might be kind of looking at here. So yeah, to the downside, look for this $17,780 level. If we see price just pull a U-turn, that's going to be a significant fib level for Bitcoin. And you guys can see that right now on the daily, we have broken above the 200 moving average, and we are testing support here. So that's kind of where we're at. Let's move on to ICP. I hope that was a good overview of what's possibly going on with ICP. Folks, you know, I've been talking about how I thought ICP would come down to this $4.41-ish level. Looks like it wicked down to about $4.54, $4.52. So not bad, 10 cents off. But ICP has got the same thing going on with Bitcoin. And again, I hate to, sound like a broken record here, but I've been kind of talking about the possibility of this happening for the last 6 to 8 months on this channel. So make sure you subscribe. You're going to see some technical analysis really that no one else kind of does. But we're at this point now. This is our make or break area for ICP. I want to see ICP really jump through this skinny portion of this Ichimoku cloud. On the weekly, ICP has never been above the Ichimoku cloud. How sad is that? So I would love to see ICP on the weekly break right through this 50 moving average. I'd anticipate that'll be somewhere around the $6.50 ish level. But let's just say that things turn bullish for ICP and she starts running, folks. Where are we going to look for some resistance? Looks like this placement of the fibs is good. But, for now, let's just scoot on over to a daily. For now, we're looking at price resistance at $5.84. Look at this. Price came right up, bounced off the 61.8. Went right down to the 23.6, and now we are getting a spinning top. So yeah, $5.84, $6.60. If we see, and this is why you need to subscribe to this channel, folks, because we are going to be covering this at a super high level. But if we fail at this $5.23 level, maybe we might come down and hit that $4.41 ish level for ICP. It just is what it is. Let's just look at the 1 hour chart. Man, this thing's taking off like a moon. Price is kind of far from this Ichimoku cloud. So I do think that we are seeing possibility of Elliott wave theory here. So I do think maybe we'll come down, test this 200 moving average, something like this, and then maybe cook off a little bit to get above this 61.8. Then I could see maybe some sort of a retracement happening or another leg forming to continue upwards. But if we get rejected at this 61.8 level, be prepared to head down to that $4.41 ish region, folks. We will have some more ICP, Bitcoin TA. Obviously, there's so much that's going to happen in the market tomorrow, the next few days. So we'll just have to really kind of weigh things out day by day right now. This is a sensitive time. So we'll see you guys all in the next video.